Hello, it's me again.
Hello, it's me again. I finally got Mealy done. I had her hair up in braids, so it's kind of poofy right now. But there she is. I did her eyes yesterday. I'm debating whether I should glue her baby hairs down because they just kind of fly around. Um, I don't know. We'll see. I gotta do something with her hair. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in just ponytails or if I'm gonna braid it. I'm not the best at braiding. I braided her hair earlier so I could root her lashes and stuff. By the way, if you guys use glass eyes, this is very, very helpful. I'll show you how the eye sits on here, but to get inside of there, I usually turn these inside out, but still you can't get your hand in there. And it's crazy to put eyes in, especially when you have glue. And I was just cleaning off her eyes. I need to put some pledge in her eyes because she still had a little bit of glue on her eyes. So what you have to do is, I get the glue in there to glue the lashes down, and then I need to get the eyes in. So I bought this thing a long time ago, and I'm glad I did because for glass eyes it works really good. So there's a little stem right there, and you just put the eye inside the stem. And you can put it inside the doll head and push it up into the eye socket for those ones that you can't get your hand in. It's very helpful. So, you can usually find these on doll sites and stuff. So, sorry about last week. I was trying to get her done. She's mono-rooted, by the way. So, it took me a long time. Because this hair is hard to work with anyway. And I don't think I'm going to buy it again. It has little, there's still a few little red hairs in there. And it's nice and soft now because I washed it and conditioned it. And if you ever get human hair, make sure you wash it first because they put a lot of chemicals in it to, kill things like critters, lice, because a lot of human hair has lice in it. So they put a lot of chemicals in. With her hair, I didn't wash it because I was afraid it would get tangled. So I decided to root her first and then wash it. I usually wash my hair after anyway. But yeah, it's then I conditioned it with my leave-in conditioner, the Cantu leave-in conditioner, shea butter. I put a lot of it in there, so her hair smells good now and doesn't smell like chemicals. Doesn't have chemicals in it, and it's nice and it's softer. I mean, it was soft to begin with, but it wasn't. It's not. It's not bad hair. It's just it's prone to breakage and it doesn't root real far into the head. So she's got plenty of hair, but get it wet before you comb it because if you comb it dry, the hair will break easier. That's a good rule of thumb for like most human hair, because especially if it's mono rooted, because it's hard to get the hair, a lot of the hair inside the head, so you don't have a lot to glue. And like I said, it is because of all the chemicals and stuff they use on it. The cheaper hair is prone to breakage, but see, it's pretty strong. I can give it a tug. So, and I use really good glue. I use the Reborn FX Ultimate Rooting Glue. I just bought some more. Here it is. Reborn FX Ultimate Rooting Glue. It dries pretty fast. I usually give it like a day and it's all dry. And I used to use the tacky glue, and then I used Mod Podge glue, and that takes like days to dry. So, and it's not even as strong. So I like this stuff better. Also, I found out, even though I'm still going to use the Ultimate Fusion, I tried painting hair with my Golden, And when I went to take it off, because sometimes I'm not happy, so I just take some alcohol and strip it off. It didn't come off. I had to use some of my stripping stuff to get it off, and on his head, and some of a little tiny bit of the paint came off, like right there. It doesn't matter because it's on his head. But I'm going to try painting hair on him one more time. But it just shows you how strong golden paints are. They won't come off with alcohol. I mean, it faded, but it was there. With the Ultimate Fusion, I can just strip it right off. There's nothing wrong with Ultimate Fusion. It just shows that golden is a really strong paint. I have trouble stripping it too. Like, I've stripped Genesis babies and it comes right off. I tried to strip my golden babies and it's really hard. Takes sometimes, especially if it's been on there for like, you know, a year, couple months. It's just stuck on there. I have to use acetone and all kinds of things to get it off. So I'm gonna, I have a baby coming today and I want to paint said baby after I get him. So, oh, gave it away. It's a boy. Maybe it could be a girl. I don't know. But I'm going to, if this kit has the same color vinyl as Ava, I'm gonna paint them together. Otherwise, I'll just paint like him first and then I'll paint her after. So I'll be back. I'm back. Look, we have a box finally. It came late yesterday, so I didn't get to open it because yesterday was Maddie's birthday, so I had some things I had to do for her birthday. Anyway, we open it today. It's been a while. I cannot find this other eye. I had it sitting up here. I'm wondering if I put it in with my eyes over there, but I don't know. It's so weird as I've cleaned the desk off and I can't find it anywhere. I better change this battery. Okay, so apparently I wasn't filming when I opened him. So here he is. Sorry about that. Been too long. See, I go without filming. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so this is Pebbles. He's pretty big. I'll show you his details. Here's his hands. He's got one open hand. He's still got like 3 fused fingers, but there we go. And his fist. I already checked out his vinyl against the other baby, so I'm just going to paint him by himself because he doesn't really match up very well with any of the other babies that I planned on painting. A little piece of vinyl stuck to him. Okay, so we're going to paint little Mr. Pebbles next. I think I'm going to use this probably on Saskia, but I want to check to see how it looks. Let's get her. We'll check her. See how it looks on her. Because I wanted her to have kind of a blondish red color. Because she's very pink. I didn't mean to make her that pink. I wanted her, or him, I don't know, to be more pale. But we ended up to, I don't know. Maybe the blonde is too much. Maybe I should do a brown. I think I'm going to end up having to do a brown on her. I can use the blonde on Charlie, though, probably. Kind of clash with her eyebrows, though. She's got darker eyebrows than I intended. Ooh. Should drive with my wrist. Almost ran into my desk. Come on, hair. Work with me. Why are you stuck together there? Actually, that might look good. I don't know. Maybe I can mix some brown in. I'll get some curly baby brown and mix that in with it. Okay, so I will be back and we'll get started on Pebbles. Okay, I thought I'd show you guys my progress. My husband picked me some lilacs. It's my favorite flower. I love the way they smell. Anyway, So we got the first 3 layers. I'm gonna hold them up here so you guys can actually see them. Got the blue, the yellow, and the red, and we got details. I got veins and some blushing and stuff like that. So I sealed all that in. He's big. I did a size comparison between Saskia, Pickle, and him, and he definitely wins. I don't know. He's gonna look funny on a 22-inch body. I think I better get him a bigger body. But I like him so much that I went ahead and ordered another kit. So I am going to give him a little tooth in there. I saw somebody that put the teeth on the bottom, but I'm going to give him a little twofer on the top that's just coming through. Because he has a big head. I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't get one of my Sandy kits out and see how he'd look in a standing kit. But see, he's got big hands and feet. I really like him. He's very cute. Right now he's looking pretty yellow. He needs some purple. He's got some big old feet. Okay, so I'm going to get back to work on him, and I'll keep you guys in the loop and show you how I'm doing. So I'll be back. Got to get this video up for you tomorrow since I skipped a whole week. Slacker. My YouTube slacker. Okay, so I've rooted the lashes on little Jude. So I'm going to glue those in and put his eyes in. He's got these little blue eyes. I use Reborn FX Ultimate Rooting Glue to glue like hair in. He's got a little bit. I use like the clear mascara, like regular clear mascara on the lashes because it makes them look nicer. I might go over them again because I like how they kind of stick together at the top, some of them. You can see that. Yeah, so I need to trim the insides a little bit. I'll show you guys how I glue the eyes in some other time on a baby with bigger eyes because this is going to be kind of difficult for me. But I'm going to trim them in the back. What I do is I take a tiny brush like this size, really, really tiny, like a nail art brush, and I put the glue inside, and then I put some on my finger and I reach inside and I kind of paste it up into the eye, on the inside of the eye, and then I quickly put the eyes in it. Glass eyes, this glue doesn't stick to really bad, so if you get any on it, even plastic eyes, if you get any on it, just take like a little Q-tip thing, like, and you can wipe it off with water. If that doesn't work, you can put a little bit of alcohol in it and get it off. Just don't, like, don't rub the alcohol against the eye and stuff, that, the vinyl. It won't hurt anything, especially if it's varnished, but just in case, you gotta be careful. And then, after I get them clean and set right, then I let that dry, and I put on the back, I put this Reborn FX eye molding glue. It sticks to glass really well because it's actually originally made for when you break a stem and you put the glue on it so it doesn't, cut you, run through your finger. And apparently also it's for the, to glue them in. So it holds I glue around the back of the vinyl, where the socket is around the eye. So that's like double. And then after that dries, I put my Pledge over the top, and that is even more glue. So that holds everything in place. My eyes aren't going to move or pop out unless like someone really pushed on them really hard. And then you'd probably just end up breaking them. So I'll be back and I'll show you how he looks. And I'm going to show you guys my my pebbles over here. I gave him his little twofer, so I'll show him to you in just a minute. I gotta varnish him today. I'll be back. Okay, sorry. Thought I heard something. I've only done one bake on him so far, but there he is. Put his eyes in. You see his little twofer? Come on, focus. There we go. He's got one little emerging tooth. No, he looks cute. I thought about putting one on the bottom too, but then he'd look kind of like a jack-o'-lantern, so I'm just going to keep that one little one on the top. I put, I don't know if you guys can, let's see if it'll focus. Come on. You can see I kind of built the gums up around it, so it looks like it's just coming out. Anyway, when I'm done, I'll show you. I don't know, his lips look okay in real life. On the camera, they look really pink. I had my window open because I was baking his legs. He's too big to fit all of them in my oven. And you can see he's got kind of wonky eyes. He's got one that's kind of up here and one that's down here. So I kept looking at his eyebrows thinking they didn't look right, but it's because he has one eye that's up higher than the other one. But he was fun to paint. He'll look, he looks cute. I don't know if I'm going to do like a light brown on him hair-wise or if I'm going to do blonde. Maybe both. I need to finish varnishing. The weird thing is, when I mix the Alva & Go varnish with the Exodus oil, it gets like really, it's weird. It kind of, especially with the pink in it, it looks like icing frosting, and I can't see where I've gotten it on the, like when I'm, when I'm going along putting the varnish on, I can't see where it's on there, because it doesn't get wet, if that makes sense. Because it's just like a light frosting. I mean, I'm putting some up here because I keep getting paranoid that I'm missing spots. I'm going to put these back in the oven. And I do his nails too. Still, but there's one of his hands. Okay, so I got Mr. Little Jude. I get his eyes, and I got them glued in the back. As usual, one side eyelashes looks better than the other side. I hate it. I do that. Something about the way I root them. And also, he has one eye that's smaller than the other. And there's a gap on the side of his eye, but that's like with every little Jude has a gap on the side. Oops, I just stuck my finger in wet glue. So I'm going to wait for that to dry. I need to put a pacifier magnet in. I'm going to put them together this weekend, show them to you guys. So, I don't know who I'm going to paint next, but it'll probably be one of my bigger babies. Pretty sure. I might go ahead and paint Ava next, but we will see. So, if you guys like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe and go get an authentic doll kit like Little Jude by Laura Tuzio Ross, and get some paint and some eyes, all the stuff you need. Or you can find an artist who sells only authentic doll kits and collect, because it's fun. Okay, bye!